a hell of
Good evening, everybody. It's 9:45, Panama City Beach, Florida. Stay in your lane with Nicko, Julie. Crimson's back in the house tonight, and we have our guest, TDM.
No swerving, no swerving.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, the gang's all here except for Marilyn. Marilyn's not
That's okay. She can stay home tonight. She
Yeah,
had a little bit of a rough night, touchy-feely, whatever was going on. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It wasn't in our house. It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Yeah, she wanted to touch my wiener.
Yeah, there we
Wasn't
go.
good.
Well, everybody, we're
I
sitting
had to send her back to y'all.
The temperature was a lot hotter somewhere else last night, but it's 84 degrees here, and we had some chances of rain today, just like any forecaster would say. Tomorrow we are going to be sitting on my my oldest daughter's birthday tomorrow. She'll be a lot older than she was last year. Makes me a lot more older this year. It's same temperature, scattered showers, about 40%, which we probably won't get. We were just talking about the field goal. He said wide left.
Wide left or wide right?
And I said far left or far right. It don't matter.
That's politics, man.
That's right.
As long as the Hurricanes go far left or far right, we're fine.
They're all over the place. Politics today, we had something that actually happened pretty cool.
Yes.
President North Korea's top aide came in and brought a letter from Kim Jong-un, right?
It's like the vice president.
Jong-un,
it's
yeah.
like their vice president. Would that be second command?
No, he's
right-hand man.
I think he's
Kim
kind of
Jong-un
like
ain't nothing but a big old man-child.
kind of like his
That's what he
Secretary of
is.
State or something like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
something like
all
that. So anyway, they showed up. I didn't get to watch much of that because we've been pretty busy all day long doing the things that we have to do to get prepared for all our guests that come here for the weekend. So we are definitely packed in it. People are swimming, having fun, and there it is.
I was playing Marco Polo with the kids in the pool today.
That's right.
Kim Jong-un's Aaron.
That's right.
Aaron, wake up, but did you die?
So listen, last night we got to hang out with Crimson Fantasy. We want to thank him again for
yes, thank you so much.
being
That was
guest
a
on his
blast.
show.
It
And
was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I hate that I didn't make that, but
hey man,
I was out.
yeah.
I was out like a light.
Yes, he was. There was no ringing any type of activity at his house. He's been working hard. So
yes.
So is TDM. Everybody has. Tis the season of tourists, and we're glad they're here. And this is where we all get to thrive until the winter time.
So I pulled up Drudge just to check it out. First thing I see, Atlanta Fed boosts GDP forecast to 4.8%.
Wow,
That's huge.
amazing, man.
And that's absolutely huge growth. I tell you what, this country's fixing to take off again.
Oh yeah,
Fixing to take off again.
got the right man running it.
And it's
finally.
all because of Trump.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Oh, yeah.
right. That's right.
All, we got the progressives out of the White House, and we've got conservative economic policies back in place, and those are just prone
They're
to
cleaning the swamp.
to grow.
That's right.
And
that's what they do.
unemployment's the lowest rate it's been since 2000.
That's right.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. I saw something about that this
Yeah.
morning before I went to work.
Yep.
That's right. That's right.
But not to interrupt you.
No,
were
you're good.
No, you were talking about the summit. I mean, or the meeting at the White House with Trump.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch much of that at all. I mean,
All right, so Pelosi sour. Strong employment numbers mean little.
yeah.
She needs to go
She's
away.
just stupid, man.
She just needs to go away.
Well,
She is. She's just stupid.
She's definitely been around long enough, and so have
Yeah,
a
it's
lot of
time
those
for
people.
her to go.
Well, a lot of them need
Look,
to go.
I'm all for term limits.
Yeah, me too. We've talked about this before.
I'm
and-
all for term limits.
And what is there to be done? It's just a matter of time. It's going to actually happen. I mean, we got a guy that's getting ready to fire a lot of people, and he's going to make things happen. He's going to shake up this.
Well, so I did see a
country again.
little bit of what the news conference after the meeting.
I missed it. Tell me.
Okay, so Trump was talking, and he was answering questions, and he said, so the guy gives him a letter from Kim Jong-un, and he said something about he wasn't sure what was in it, and then the guy said, well, you can open it now, or you can open it later. And he said, well, I'll open it later.
Yeah, man.
But the conversation was supposed to be just like 15 minutes, ended up being like 2 hours.
Yeah,
They go along very well. He said it's going to be a series of conferences. It's not just going to be, 2 meetings and they come to an agreement and sign the nuclear, some deal. He said it's going to take time and be patient. But he said I may be surprised later when I open this letter.
Sure.
Yeah, I thought it went very well, but then again, I may be shocked. You know.
You could say, hey, you know,
yeah, go
screw yourself.
Actually,
I doubt that's going to happen. I mean, I think these people are smart, and they understand that this guy's a leader. He's our world leader. I mean, he is not just our president. He's definitely a smart man. He's a businessman. He's been around. He's known all these people for such a long time. I mean, he hasn't got this far to become president, which he said a long time ago that, you know what, I might have run for president one day, but at the same time, look what he's done through his past. I mean, it's amazing. He's got such a history. And
so shout out to you, Mr. Trump.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We don't know how to tweet yet, but we're figuring that out.
I could, but he probably blocked me.
Whatever. But hey, again, just before we go any further, but Crimson Fantasy was a really great person,
gracious host,
and we've met a lot of people on his site. And if you guys want to check that out, go to his site, and you'll see Julie and Nicko and what's that, Dave?
LMAO.
LMAO. And it was fun. I mean, kind of got to see. It introduces us what we're doing, and how we are, and where we're going to go with this. So I guess we stay tuned, and
sure.
we want Crimson Fantasy to come back on because we deleted 26, so we're redoing 26.
Yeah.
But I had fun. I mean, if anyone else enjoyed it last night, I did.
You
I
just
had
do a search for Crimson Fantasy and he pops up.
Yeah.
That's how I got to it, and boom, there it is.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Because I can't watch it on my tablet for some reason, but
We'll figure that out.
You
That's
can borrow
right.
mine. It's yours anyway. It was yours initially.
No, it's
well,
yours
that's
now.
true. It was.
It was a gift. It was a nice gift.
It was the best gift.
Christmas
the best.
gift, as a matter of fact.
The best gift.
Mm-mm.
All right, so have you seen the latest on the volcano?
I looked at it earlier.
Yeah, we saw it this morning. You were.
All right, so the volcano prompts new warning: heat evacuation order or face arrest.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you don't leave, we'll just arrest you and put you in
Because
jail.
there's
And
still
then
about 1,000 people in there that's not going to get out,
You wanna know what
and
this
they
is?
told them you get out or we're going to arrest you.
Yeah, arrest you or you're going to be
Right.
left behind. That's what
Really?
he said. Somebody else said that too.
What is their problem? I mean, I understand it's their house and it's their land, but damn it, there's lava coming.
Yeah,
You
you
can't
would
stop
think.
it.
Right.
We can't stop it. Get the hell out.
Right. Or you're gonna die.
Where's their common sense?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's going to get to that point where then they're going to be.
Is all that a Hawaiian gold they've been smoking?
Yeah,
It could
pretty
be.
much, my man.
It's not gonna hit us.
Yeah.
Pass that. You know.
Well, I'll tell you.
We did the top 10 last night.
I would.
Again,
Yeah. I actually.
No, top 10 ways you know you're effed up.
27.
No.
The
Oh,
top 10
we're
ways.
not there yet.
No,
Okay.
the top 10 ways top 10 ways that you know you're effed up.
Yeah.
Because he said something along those lines, and we started talking about it, and so it came up, and then he was saying something, and he lost his train of thought in the middle of the sentence, and I was like, oh, that's a sign. You got the sign. You got to watch that. You know?
That's right. What the one I said about talking to my mother?
So
Oh, yeah.
that's a sign that you're effed up, but it's also a sign that you're getting old.
Well, and
No, what I said is that.
this is funny. This is why I had
I said to him, I said, signs that you might be fucked up is that, if you're talking to one of your really good friends and, it's a girl on the phone and all of a sudden you realize it's your mother.
I thought that was great.
That's
I've
not
never heard
good.
that one. That would not be good.
Oops. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah. Yes.
Love your son. Got to go.
Talked to her today, by the way.
Yeah.
How's she doing?
She's doing good.
Good.
My daughter's birthday again, and she's turns 27 tomorrow. And here's the deal: she's married. They're trying for her family, and she's a planner. She's kind of somewhat like me, apparently.
Yeah.
And she's been having some difficulties,
that.
and she had a biopsy done because she's having some difficulties, and there's something that she might be diagnosed with that won't give her the opportunity to have children.
Right.
But it's also something that's treatable, but it also can make her real sick for a long time. So I got to get the exact diagnosis.
You
what
need
it is.
more details.
Yeah, a little bit more. So anyway, I hope she has a good day tomorrow. She doesn't have anything to worry about, man. She's a coach for a really good volleyball team in Southern Florida, and I mean, she's a school teacher. She's kicking butt now.
So you might be a grandpa.
I'm already a grandpa. I'm a grandpa of 2 boys, man, twins.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, my gosh, little Deanna. Yeah, she's a.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, that's right.
So
I'm a grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have 2 granddaughters.
Really? How old are they?
Yep. Yep. One of them 6, and the other one is a year old.
Wow, cool.
Wow. Well,
I don't have any yet.
Father's Day's coming up, so I'll never be a
But
grandma.
it depends on whether my daughter and her wife decide to
That's what I'm saying. I'll never
have
be.
a baby.
I know.
All right. Y'all gotta hear this, okay?
Uh-oh.
$4 award to family
I
of
saw
man
that.
killed by
4
police
cents.
gets reduced to 0.
I thought it was
Yeah.
4 cents. $4.
All right,
It was
no, $4. It says in 2014, where 30-year-old Gregory Von Hill Jr. was shot twice in the abdomen and once in the head by St. Lucie County Sheriff's Deputy. Hill's family filed a wrongful death suit against the sheriff's deputy, but Hill was found to be 99% liable for the incident. Hill's family was awarded a total of $4, reduced to 4 cents, and reduced again to nothing.
Holy shit.
Okay, so why did
Wow.
the cop have to shoot him?
I don't know, but there was one I seen where them 2 cops ran in the guy's backyard, and they went to the wrong house.
Oh yeah, that was
They ran in
recent.
the guy's
That was
backyard.
recent. Yeah, I heard of
He
it.
was on his cell phone,
Yeah.
and then the cop opened fired, and then the other cop opened fire. He's like, "Hey man, are you hit? Are you hit?" He's like, "No, I don't think he got me." And then he run up there, and he's like, "Oh shit, oh shit,
Yeah, I saw
it's
that.
a phone, it's a phone, my God!" And then they're like, "What's his address again?" And then the dispatch is like, "Actually, the house you're looking for is 2 houses down." And it's like, oh,
Oops.
oh.
Okay, so I saw that whole story when it broke, and
Yeah, I seen the video.
this
That's
is what I'm
crazy.
thinking. If a cop tells you to put your hands up and drop what's in your hands, you should put your hands up and drop what's in your hands.
Well, actually,
Because
They
actually,
can't see. Number one, that video was dark. It was night. They don't know what the hell he had in his hand.
but
you got to do what the cop tells
but-
you to do.
Right.
Now, were
but
they wrong? Yeah, they probably were.
no,
But
they
still,
killed the guy. I mean,
know they did.
they were
I
very
know they
wrong
did.
in the fact that
I know they
one,
did.
that at one, like he didn't even say police. He said, "Hey, hey, hey," and then he started shooting.
Yeah.
Ah.
Now,
Now,
if somebody
that-
runs in my backyard and
was an
starts
F-
yelling,
that was-
"Hey, hey,
that was-
hey,"
that was an effed up situation. Now,
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
agree with that one.
yeah. I mean,
But you see so many of these. Look, if a cop tells you, and you know it's a cop, to put your hands up or get your hands out of your pocket,
Yeah, you do.
do what the hell they say.
Right.
Well, I mean,
Because they don't know who you are.
And
Well,
they
they
actually
don't
have
know what
weapons.
you're going to do. They
They-
don't know what you have in your pocket. All right?
But, you know, they have
So,
weapons.
You know.
well, the problem is though is like this guy literally had his back turned to him.
Yeah. I saw
He had
the
his
video.
head down. He was
Yeah.
sitting in a chair in his own backyard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No,
You
there's
get-
a lawsuit
you
waiting
get-
for a place.
yeah, exactly. I mean,
And they have this on video?
oh yeah, it's on
Well,
the
then,
on the cameras,
cut and dry.
on the cameras, yeah.
Yeah, they had body cams.
Oh yeah, they had body cameras, and like the ACLU and Civil Liberty, union stuff like that, actually made it to where they had to release it,
Well, well,
and then they
enough
released it to the
said.
press, and everybody's like,
What
okay,
just
this
happened
dude's
here?
got his back turned. You're running in his backyard at night.
Yeah, no. They're
Yeah.
probably facing some jail time.
Which
Nah,
is-
they probably won't. They'll probably walk.
We're really honestly.
They always walk.
You said the right thing, and y'all said the right thing. Here is the ideal part. If somebody's coming in and you only have a cell phone, and somebody's yelling at you and they have a gun, the first thing is I'm going to do is I'm going to drop and hit the floor.
Right.
Well, it
I
don't.
would.
It don't matter if you're white or black or
It doesn't
whatever.
matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Cop
Right.
uniforms are dark. First off.
It doesn't matter. I'm still getting on the
Well,
fucking
no.
ground. I'm
Well,
sorry.
no.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm saying.
They have a weapon.
All right, the guy has his back turned.
Sure.
Somebody's yelling, "Hey, hey, hey!"
Right.
He's got a light in his face. Think about this. All right, you're sitting in the dark. That's the only light you got. You turn your head, and the moment you turn, you're not gonna be able to see nothing
Sure. No.
because it goes from light to dark. All of a sudden, your eyes can't focus nothing,
Right. I understand that.
and they automatically start shooting.
So he fired him behind the back. So you know what? Then
They're gone. They're history.
yeah.
See,
So then there was a wrong
on video.
and
Yeah.
involvement for this. So first off, they're in the wrong place.
Well, the bad part is
The wrong
the
place.
police department is trying to pull the shit happens card.
No,
Well, you know
that's
what?
not going to fly this time, I don't think.
You know what? They got enough money they can make it happen. And that's the way that works. It's money now. It's money.
Well, most of the
politics.
time, it's not even money. It has to do with juries.
Yeah. Well.
They'll find more liberal juries. They'll be like, "Hey, we was in a bad neighborhood.
Well, okay, speaking of guns,
We were
could
told
go anyway.
this person was armed. Yes, we went to the wrong place, but we thought this person was armed because we were looking for a suspect that was armed.
but still, yeah, okay. And speaking of,
Guns?
guns, they have. I look up here in Maryland and Baltimore, paintball guns, and they look like real guns, and they're having issues with that up there, and people are shooting because they think it's a real gun and it's a paintball gun, and people are dying.
They're dying because somebody's getting shot with a real gun, right?
Right,
Okay.
exactly, because they think it's a real gun.
Yeah.
It's a paintball gun, and and not only that, there's just getting paint all over each other. And paint
Well,
all over the fucking place. And then,
have you guys ever seen the Big Boys Toys channel?
No, I haven't seen the Big Boys show.
Yeah, Big Boys Toys, to where they actually have like the 45 caliber air rifles,
Yeah,
well, I was thinking if they're
and it looks like a machine gun.
Yeah.
And it'll shoot like fully automatic, 45 caliber pellets.
Yeah, yeah.
well, I was thinking something that was really, really bad.
It's something that we've
that's-
never been involved with.
Well, if you're close, you're Maryland, right? And,
Yeah, yeah.
And you all this paint everywhere. If you're close to Ellicott, just like
Ellicott
let all
City?
the water wash it away.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good, Julie.
It was bad. But,
Where'd you come up with that one? That little brain there?
yeah, that
That's
was rain.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've never been into guns. I mean, the only thing I've ever
I
had.
have.
I know.
Well, Krim has too.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you two have. The only thing I ever shot was a Browning, double-barrel shotgun at Skeet. When
The
I was
coolest
a kid.
thing I ever shot was a Barrington automatic rifle.
The coolest thing I ever shot was a potato thing.
Yeah, the BAR.
I shot the ground.
What Bonnie and Clyde used.
Oh, well, that'd be cool.
50
I like
caliber
my
fully
Ruger
automatic.
45. Or my Judge.
I
Yeah.
One.
I like
You'd be the judge of
shooting. I
that.
did like shooting the potatoes. That was fun.
Yeah. Literally that 50
You know what,
caliber was shooting
the
the
best
windows
thing I
off.
ever got to shoot was a 50 cal.
Now, if I ever played paintball, I would
That
just
was
get
cool.
creamed. I'd be all
Shoot that
full of
50
paint.
cal was cool.
I would die.
Yeah.
I'd
You
be
would
the
be
first
art.
one. I'd be the first one dead. I'd
You
have
would be
paint
art.
all over me.
You would be art.
Yeah, because I wouldn't.
I don't know, as skinny as you are, that it might
The
miss.
miss.
Just stand sideways and
yeah.
stand sideways next to a palm tree. And
That's
yeah.
So they're playing
That's
golf
Matrix.
at your home course today.
Yes, I know. I
Yes,
know.
they
Yeah, Tiger did good today.
He did all right.
Yeah.
Could have done better.
Good.
Rose
I
did
just
good.
read an article on him.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, it's
He's-
anybody's game.
He's 6 shots back.
Yeah, he's won that tournament.
Yeah, many times.
I know.
Now, where's
He
this?
used to kill that course.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, it's something.
Where
I mean, that's what Jack made that course for, is
Fairfield.
for people that know how to putt.
Yeah, that's right.
If you can't putt, don't go to Muirfield.
He was
Oh,
singing.
Muir-
him, too.
oh,
Yeah,
Muirfield.
it's right across the street from my grandfather's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you
It's
met.
in Dublin, Ohio.
That's where you
San
met.
Sunbury, right down
Yeah.
the street from Galena, right down the street from Mom's house. Yeah.
Is that where you met Venturi and all them?
No, I met Venturi down in Isle Capri.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Isle Capri.
Yeah,
down-
but you met Jack at Muirfield.
Yeah, I've met Jack at Bogey Inn at his restaurant, and it got kicked off quite a few times out of his golf course. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Yes,
You
he knew
rebel. You
my
rebel.
grandfather knew him pretty well, man. Here comes Jack up to the driveway. It's like, oh shit, what did I do now? I wasn't there. I wasn't there, and I had to go wash dishes
Nico's
at
in
his
trouble
restaurant
again.
a couple times because of the fact that
You were
that
in
was my
trouble.
punishment. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
you were-
old Bogey Inn.
you
The
were
house
a
that
rebel
Jack built,
eating
man.
him.
Yeah, but I stole his golf ball. And that's a true story. I took it.
Well,
Yeah, I did.
and now he knows.
No, he already knew. I gave it back to him, but I don't know, 20 years later, 25 years later, because he showed up down at the Pelican Bend on Isle Capri with Pat and Kenny. And I had my chair. My dad had a chair. I had a chair, and we all had our names on the back. We were like the local bar flies at this little beer tap place, and oh yeah, Kenny called up and said, "Hey, you need to come down here." So I walk into the bar, and there's, Pat and Kenny, my dad, and Jugs and Mickey, and a whole bunch of other people, and all of a sudden I see Jack sitting in my freaking chair, and I said, "That's your last name, not your first name." And he goes, "Yeah, I don't care. Where's my golf ball? You little shit." I said, "Who told you that I had this golf ball?" Kenny had seen it, and he says, "I knew you got that thing." So went back to my place, got the golf ball, I rolled it down there, and he goes, "All right, I knew you little shit. I told your granddaddy that you took that ball, blah, blah, blah." You know how he has that little whiny voice.
I love it.
And so I told Mickey to ring the bell, and he rings the bell, and everybody gets a wooden chip for a beer round. It's all draft beer. It's like $1 a draft, whatever. And he goes, "That's pretty cheap, huh? Why don't you just ring it again?" And then Kenny goes, "Yeah, ring it." And everybody starts ringing the beers, and everybody's got a stack of chips. And next thing you know, I got the golf ball rolled back down, and it says, "To Nicko." Or Nicholas, from Nicholas again. This way you earned it.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah,
Where is it? today?
Mom's got it.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, heck, that's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
That's a golden bear. It stays in Ohio.
Yeah, no doubt. That is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool story. But you know what? That's a great course. My grandfather built most of his houses around there. That's pretty much what put my grandfather on the map. Helped him build his industry. Was the largest lumber yard in Dublin, and what you call the northeastern part of Columbus, where the zoo is, and all that stuff. Wyandotte Lake. It's just a great town. Jack's done a lot for that area.
Yeah.
And he continues to do that. Oh, that's a pretty good story. Jeez, I forgot about all that stuff. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
Your brother tried to bring it up to me a little bit today, and we were talking. You know how your brother gets with golf, just like forget it. You know, I can.
Oh, yeah.
Golf is life.
If I just gave him a golf club with the grip on it, he'd be commentating.
Be the ball.
That's be the ball.
Be the ball.
Yeah.
I watched a documentary about that movie.
Which one?
Caddyshack.
Oh, did you really?
Just a few days ago. It hadn't been that long ago. It was recent, like within the past few days, I was watching a documentary about that. It was pretty cool.
Bonnie.
Yep.
It was absolutely. It was an awesome little.
She's on.
Hey, Bonnie.
No. She's doing a video.
Oh, is she? Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's her YouTube video. She's so cute. Look at my baby. She's so adorable.
What's her shirt
I
saying?
love her.
Wait, what? Wait.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, yeah, man. I probably could pull that documentary up on YouTube and watch it here. Yeah, this smart TV, smart as shit, man. I love it.
I know it is.
And I don't even care about regular TV anymore.
You don't.
I mean, now that I got
to. Yeah.
I got it all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think I still
I'm
have my
just
old
surprised
passwords.
you didn't have one to begin with.
Well, I didn't really
But
think
we
about
didn't
it.
have
Y'all
we
know
didn't have
that
good
girl.
we didn't have good enough Wi-Fi at that time.
No.
And now we do.
Yes.
Because we finally spent the money to upgrade, and we got good Wi-Fi everywhere now.
Yeah.
We were watching the carpool karaoke. That's so cool with James Corden.
That was.
Oh
pretty-
yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen him do that.
It's really great.
Got all
Remember
those
I
different
said,
people in there.
I know how you feel about Obama, but Michelle Obama was on there, and then who else? Elton John.
Elton John.
Oh, yeah.
And then
I mean,
Stevie
Stevie
Wonder.
Wonder, that was
funny.
Stevie Wonder was so cute though because he goes,
Yeah.
he's like Stevie
Look,
Wonder's.
it's not that I don't like Michelle. I just don't agree with their politics.
Well, yeah, okay. The point is that
See, what are you talking about, Michelle Obama? She was just talking about how
the
funny
karaoke.
that she's never seen
Okay,
anything
so
like that. Now, if we could get her in the car.
I'd have to have like 4 margaritas though. We talked about that.
Yeah,
Four.
no, you'd
I
be,
think karaoke.
Yeah, you
thing.
need 8.
no, she'd be out the back of the car sleeping.
Yeah, I'd probably have my feet out the side window with my head on the floorboard. But he had Stevie Wonder in the driver's seat.
Yeah. In the driver's seat.
Yeah. And he
So
said,
he goes, I think I got my license. Yeah, I got my license.
he said, "Are you okay to
Wait
drive?
a
Are
minute.
you sure you're okay to drive?"
Yeah, I got it. I can see where I'm going.
I like
Maybe we
James,
should-
man. He's pretty funny.
Yes, man. He
He
did a
is.
great
He's
show.
pretty-
It was
funny, man.
it was hilarious.
What I like about comedians that are funny and keep the politics out of it,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and they're still funny as shit.
Yeah.
Back in the day
Yeah.
with Eddie Murphy and
Yes.
Richard Pryor and Robin Williams and all
Oh,
those
yeah.
guys that you could be funny without having to bash on somebody all the time.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But nowadays these guys think they got to bash on somebody to be funny.
The Stevie
And-
Wonder.
annoying.
Yeah, it's absolutely annoying because
Stevie
they're
Wonder
not
was so
funny.
cute.
They're not comedians.
No, they're not.
you
No.
know?
No.
Well, I mean, it's one thing. It's one thing to do a
none of them hold a
roast.
candle to the classic comedians.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's one thing to do a roast, but it's
Yeah,
another thing
roast
just to
is a
throw
roast,
straight up
but they
insults.
roast every day.
Yeah, exactly. It's another thing to do straight up insults.
You know, a roast is a roast, and usually the guy at the roast is there because he wants to be there, and he's has fun with it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Not
You know.
on the receiving.
But at the
end
end of the day,
somebody-
they're all
His
friends.
daughter's not getting called the C word by some
Yeah.
girl that doesn't know what the hell she's doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
so unfair, man. It
You
really
know.
is unfair.
What are you talking about?
Could you imagine if a comedian had called one of Obama's daughters a C word?
Oh, my.
Can you imagine the outcry that would have happened?
Yeah, well, no doubt.
Well, if they call my daughter the C word, there'd be
Well, look what they're
outcry.
doing.
It's called a hypocritical double standard.
That's right. That's what
And
they're
it
doing.
exists, and it's there.
That's what they're doing to the.
Get used to it.
I don't know though. To be
Reminds
honest
me,
with you,
some of
though, that's pretty damn bold to call a billionaire daughter something like that.
Yeah.
because he can make you disappear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like
He can hire someone
literally, and
to
now,
say goodbye.
and now he has access to shit that can erase anything that ever even said you existed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No doubt.
We have many lovely prisons in countries that people don't even know exist.
Look,
I'm
man.
just,
Or,
I'm, I'm just
or
saying.
somebody that can put cement shoes on you and you move to the bottom of the Hudson, you never be seen.
They'll usually keep you around for testing.
I thought it was pretty
They were
impressive.
wonderful, lovely experiments.
I thought it was pretty impressive that he's going to pardon Martha Stewart.
He's considering.
Yeah, and his other buddy. What was his name?
The
Blagojevich?
Yeah.
Well,
man, I'm telling you what, he can do whatever he wants to do. I wish he would
Blagojevich got a
pardon
raw
me.
deal. All right, I know Blagojevich was he's corrupt.
Well, he was
without a
from
doubt.
the get-go. He got a name like
But-
that. He had a raw
But
deal.
he got a raw deal on that for what he got convicted for. Yeah, he got a lot heavier sentence than he should have. Because there's been plenty of others convicted for the same thing that did not get that type of sentence. You
Must
know.
have pissed off the wrong person.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
It's Illinois. You know.
Let's see.
Everybody talks about corrupt politics, but if you want corrupt politics, just go to Illinois.
Yeah. Yeah.
And where's Obama from?
Illinois.
So,
You know,
enough said about that. What else you got?
Well, I always think about, how, okay, we're busy here. And, you see people turning around all the time. People come through here all the time and turn around.
Yeah.
Well, in Carolina, they have this subdivision that people cut through all the time. Did you see that? So they decided on Saturday and Sunday they put up a sign, and it's a toll. You have to pay a toll if you want to go through their neighborhood during the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
And
good for them.
I was like, we should do the same thing. We should put a little gate up. I remember that I said that one time. We should put a gate up and charge people
I
to
know how
turn
to
around
put
in the
them in.
parking lot here.
I used to put them in.
yeah,
And we would
We'll
make
put
some
some
money.
drop-on gates in, no problem.
We'd make some money. I mean, put a
Just
quarter in if you
you
want to
get-
turn around. I mean, we'd be rich.
we wouldn't be making money. Stupid.
saying- well,
Let's
yeah,
just
that's
put
true.
stupid out there.
Yeah.
Stupid would be fine. He'd do fine with that. By the way, he came in here and we had this on the last night's stream.
Oh, yeah?
And he goes, I don't understand what everybody's saying. So that's perfect. I told
He said
you,
what?
I don't understand what anybody's saying.
Oh,
And I said, that's good because nobody's really talking about anything, man. And it came up, stupid. And he says, I don't understand. You guys are talking and giving people advice. I said, yeah, you're right. I mean, it's stupid, isn't it? And I said, okay. So I just hit pause. I said, so what did you need, man? He says, can you tell me how this drill works? And I'm like,
before you
This
take
is
it.
why you're called stupid.
yeah, never mind. So he bought a drill for $40 last night. And a Ryobi, regular drill, not the Impact. So he wanted me to check it out, and I checked it out, and he brought it back, and he told me, he says, okay, I got it for you. You keep it. I was like, cool, man. You finally got me something. You bought me a drill.
Damn.
Yeah.
No,
as soon
we
as I-
almost got a lawnmower yesterday. Remember?
Is it cordless?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, one battery, $40. Sweet, yeah.
Well, hell yeah, you can pay $80 for a battery.
That's what I told him. He goes, no, I paid $40. Yeah, you're right.
From who?
139.
Somebody here.
Yeah, they were here last night.
Yeah, someone here.
Now they're gone.
What a dumbass.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we did have a cool subscriber last night. His name's Eagle VP. I don't know if you ever heard of him. Eagle VP. Take down, man. Anyway, this dude's pretty popular, man. He's got 2,038 subscribers, man.
Yeah,
And
subscribe to you.
480. Yeah, he said he came off there, and I just wanted to say, hey, bud, thanks for giving us a shout and subscribing to us. And
Yeah, we appreciate
we are
it.
going to send you an email and
Maybe a tweet.
tweet from Julie. She's our tweeter. She's the president
Like
and
Rock and
CEO of
Robin.
tweeting.
Rock and Robin.
So I'm saying we're from the Tweeter Potter Twits.
Twits. Better than twat. Okay.
She's the Twitter twat.
I was
Twitter
gonna say,
twat.
I see. I went
Twitter
there.
twat.
I went
Yeah,
there
Twitter
first.
twat.
I went
Tweets
there
and Twitter
first.
twat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Twitter twat. I went
Twits
there
and tweets
first.
and twists. I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
twisted sister.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were trying to do the tweet, and we didn't know what we were doing. We tried to send Crimson Destiny
Fantasy.
a message. We realized that you can't message a tweet. You have to tweet a tweet.
Yeah, you have to tweet it.
Yeah, we're tweeting now.
But when it said they can't be messaged, I thought, well, I can't tweet
So
it,
that's
but
why
it
we
meant
couldn't
can't
do
be
Jennifer Aniston, because we were trying to give her a message. So we just have
we're
to give her
Okay,
tweet or
so why
twat.
were you trying to give Jennifer Aniston a
Because
message?
he's her celebrity crush.
That was one of the questions last night.
Yeah, he said, who's
Oh,
your,
really?
Yeah, who's your celebrity crush? And
Yeah,
I looked at him when we looked at Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Stana Katic.
And
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
That's who mine is.
Colin Farrell.
we'll have to put
Do
that
you know
up.
who Stana Katic is?
No, but good for you.
All right, you ever watch,
Here we go.
shit, what's the name of it?
One of those sitcoms that are all
No, it was a drama on TV.
or drama. Where's that one with the 30-year-old?
I can't believe I can't remember the name of it. I watched every one of them.
Yeah?
Got Nathan Fillion in it. Her name was Beckett. She was a police detective in New York, and he was a writer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know what you're talking
What
about.
the hell was the name of
He
it?
was a writer. I can see.
And he tagged along for research, and they ended up staying forever, and they ended up getting married. And,
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of something else.
no, not Murder, She Wrote. No, that's Angela Lansbury.
But she's your. Anybody else see you?
Did you hear who's giving away
Celebrity crush
12
on
pop?
anybody
I gotta
else?
look this
I
shit
know,
up.
I know. You'd have to.
I gotta look it up
I
now.
would too.
So.
What?
Listen, this just came up. I don't know why. This is a dumb marketing campaign. It's just
Buy a
stupid.
mattress.
Yeah, well, look. It says buy a mattress and get the gift of 12 pizzas from
Papa
PJ's.
What? Really?
That's it
Yeah.
right there, man. You know anything about that?
This is a dumb marketing campaign. It is a deceptive marketing.
What?
Never heard of it. It says buy a mattress.
We
get
don't
the
have
gift
that
of
in my
12
store.
Papa John's pizzas. This campaign is deceptive as hell. That's funny.
I don't even know where that came from.
I don't even know how I got on my freaking Google freaking news. This is dumb. This is a dumb marketing campaign. It's deceptive, blah, 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 marketing campaign. But hey, we're writing about it, so PJ's, the number one, the takeout, was 0. Whatever.
Castle.
Castle.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
yeah,
Castle.
You're right. I knew what you're talking about. I did
She's
know what
so
you're talking
hot.
about. She's pretty. So that's your celebrity
First
crush.
time I ever saw her, she was in one of those movies with Noah Wiley, the librarian movies. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
know
she
what
played the
you're talking about.
vampire in the last one. And the girl can sing.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Huh.
the girl can
I
sing
did
now
see Castle.
because she sang in that movie, and that was actually her singing.
Jason.
She's got a hell of a voice.
Yeah, Fantasy asked me last night about singing, and I was
Yeah,
like, I sing
yeah. She's
when I'm
got a hell of a
vacuuming, I sing in the
voice.
shower, I sing in the car, but not the karaoke
But
thing.
she's an uber leftist, so you know
I
it
see.
would never work between me and her.
But I was like, I don't sing in general. I sing when there's background noise that you really can't hear.
Man,
while
I hate
sing.
I was asleep. I really wanted to take part in that interview. Oh
Yeah,
well.
it was fun, and he was like, so I guess the singing thing is out. I'm like, yeah, and I don't really sing.
Can you dance?
Not, no, I can't. I can't dance.
I wanted to see this reaction. I mean, like, really? Did it just come out of his mouth? That's
No,
funny.
I really can't dance. But I mean, I could probably do.
The look on Nicko's face.
I could do.
Not
see,
really.
I really do the carpool karaoke by myself. I mean, I could. James Corbett, that'd be great with James, but I'm the kind of person you pull up next to you in the car and you look over and they're singing. That would be me, and I glance over and be like, oh.
I sing all the time in the car.
Yeah.
If I got my music on, I'm singing.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only
Period.
one.
No.
Now I can just
sing
sit
all the time.
out here in the parking lot and
Oh,
arcade and turn it on and
if
sing.
I got music on in my room, I'm singing with it mostly.
I sing in
Me
the
and
shower.
John's listening to music. I'm
And when I
singing
blow
with
dry
it.
my hair, I sing because you can't hear me above the blow dryer.
That's true.
So it's a safe play,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, Julie can dance. She can sing. And, she's very talented in those areas. She does. I mean, she is.
It's not bad.
I've
It's
seen her.
not. I'm no Jennifer Nettles.
No, you're not. No.
No one's Jennifer Nettles, but
Or-
Jennifer Nettles.
What's it? Katy Perry, either. You can't have a crew of people and get you undressed and redressed in 30
In
seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
But they probably should, since I changed clothes like 14 times a day. That would
That's
be
right.
great if I had somebody come in and just
That
30
is true.
seconds.
Actually, it's not too bad. You're pretty quick. You probably get it done within 2 minutes. Yeah, I've seen
I
that.
am pretty
happen.
quick.
Yeah, you're pretty fast. That's why we have a lot of laundry. Well,
That's it. I know. I asked Mr. today. I said, "How do you people have so much laundry?" I said, "Well, I guess because I change clothes 14 times a day."
no, I mean half the stuff is all the towels that we use, and
They end up over here.
yeah, we split 2 different laundry rooms. We got towels from everywhere, and It's unbelievable.
Well, somebody asked him last night on the show. Somebody chatted in and said, "How do you get your T-shirt so white?" And I said, "We've got a big washing machine and a lot of bleach." Yeah.
And I said, "This is the only T-shirt that I found that would fit me that came out of a freaking T-shirt bag. It was brand new, and I wore my best dress last night for the first time." That's the truth. Julie's
So, Crimson Fantasy might know Stana because she's from Ontario.
Oh, well, that'd be... Well, he's Toronto, Ontario.
Well, he's in
Canada's
Toronto.
Canada.
Yeah, he's in Toronto.
Canada's
She's
Canada.
from Hamilton, Ontario, which could be a suburb of Toronto.
Ontario's a pretty big place, though.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but there's not much in Canada.
Actually,
So
in the bigger cities, there
Your population centers are where everybody's at,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you know. So Hamilton's
Manitoba,
probably a suburb
Toronto.
of Toronto.
it's like a county.
Yeah.
Like a county. It's just
More
like
than likely a suburb of Toronto.
I think it'd be too cold.
And
up
she
there.
just turned 40.
Sure is. She just turned 40.
She just turned 40.
Wow.
And still looks
Oh,
great.
lady.
She's hot.
Here, let me see this chick.
Yeah, she is. She does. Like that skirt. She looks different than she looks better now than she did
I don't know where
whatever.
this picture came from.
in Castle. I think so. I think she looks better now.
Too much makeup.
All you gotta do is learn how to
She's tall,
sing,
skinny,
man.
long-legged. You know.
All you gotta do is learn how to sing, man.
Red lipstick.
Huh?
All you gotta do is learn how to sing.
That's right. Just gotta learn how to sing.
And then you can swoon. Even whenever you're singing about cheating. You know, you just go, when I came home last night, my lady tried to start a fight.
Good.
Soon as I stepped inside, she said, where the fuck you been all night?
You smell like her.
No.
No. No.
That's not how it goes. It goes,
I've
she
been at the pool.
called 5 times, but I never heard the phone, and I don't know why. She'll be on me like the police.
TDM, man.
When I've been sitting in the pool just minding my
TDM got a
peace.
voice now.
Oh, yeah, he does,
He
man.
can sing.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. See, I'm still getting these freaking stupid pop-ups. Man. I don't know what the hell that's all about.
I thought I was the only one that got
You
pop-ups.
downloaded a virus.
No, that was a Google Play thing.
Yeah, I know. I tried to turn that shit off earlier, but never mind. It just gives me something else to do.
I thought I was the only one that got pop-ups.
Yeah, you got pop-ups. Didn't you have a pop-up last night? He bought us
I'd like to have
pop-ups.
a pop-up tonight.
Wasn't it poppers? What did you buy?
She was talking
I really
about something
don't know what
completely
to
different.
Look, I know exactly where we're
And this
going with
went,
it.
whoa.
Really
I'm
don't
trying
know what
to
the hell they're
avoid.
talking about.
I'm trying to avoid every bit of it.
I know.
Do you understand that? I mean,
Yes, I do.
I got poppers.
yeah, you got poppers. We had some last night.
Yeah, that Chinese food was great.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
welcome.
Yeah, I mean, it was really good. I mean,
Chicken lo mein.
chicken sesame. That's what I had. I don't even know what the freaking wraps were for. Do you?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
They came
Probably
with
somebody
it.
else's order.
They came with it.
You
No,
know.
they came with the order. I was like, all right, these are tortillas.
Yeah, I know.
We ordered Chinese.
Did y'all
and
stop at the
Japanese
Mexican
while we
restaurant
got
on the way?
tortillas.
They stopped at the Mexican restaurant on the way over, and they just.
I'm sorry.
my brother
I'm
got
sorry,
the-
but I am a food racist. If I walk into a Chinese buffet and I see Mexicans, I will leave. Much like if I go to a Mexican place and I see white people, I will walk away.
Yeah.
There was once a place called Hawaiian Grill, and there was no Hawaiians there, and I left.
Now John
I'm just
got
saying.
John got the Mushu chicken, so maybe they were for the Mushu chicken. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I
That'd be
don't
like
think
seeing a
he
white
did. I
person
don't even
cooking
think
soul
he knew what
food.
he got.
I'm not down.
He didn't.
No, he had no
They
idea.
were for the fortune cookies, fortune cookie burritos.
You screw my experience. That way.
We found out what's wrong with your brother's car, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Catalytic converter, and he blew his muffler, so it's all stuffed up underneath there. And so we have an idea.
It's a good thing you didn't have to change that fuel filter. I looked it up. It's a pain in the ass.
He's gonna take that thing in and have that freaking that done. I mean,
Yeah.
so
It's got a crack in it. It looks like a fissure in Hawaii. It really
yeah,
does. I mean,
it's
it's
a huge
like,
hole.
yeah.
Anyway, so we got a couple ideas for him. We'll talk about that later. Anyway.
Okay.
But you know what? Shit, I can't imagine anything else better than pop-ups.
Me either.
I can.
Pop-up tents.
Stand a cadic popping up in my bed. That'd be better.
Pot
Yeah,
stickers.
somebody last night was trying to pop up something, and I
Yeah.
popped their ass right back in here.
Yeah, we were talking about doing a virtual reality game show for dating, and you
Yeah.
came up, and then of course Crimson goes, "Well, I'll do it too. And I said, okay, we got 2 contestants,
Crimson Fantasy
to a
and
black
Crimson Death.
screen. We'll do voiceovers and make up imaginary women, and then
The
I'll
dating
step
game.
out,
Oh, yeah.
she'll step out, you'll step out, and we'll see which one won.
Why the fuck do I gotta do it?
It's just no, you don't have to do it.
I don't want to be an imaginary woman.
You don't have to be.
I got a dick.
No.
You know.
No, you're missing the point.
You
They're
should-
talking to contestants, and we're behind the screen, but we have your animated stuff that you did when we had that first couple
Voiceovers, your
voiceovers.
voiceovers.
So we all have a different
Different
role,
voices.
and they think we're somebody different. And then they're
Yeah.
shocked when we come outside the other screen, and there it is.
There we are.
This is what they
Yeah.
want.
No, I'm
Same
not doing
people
it.
every day.
Not unless you have
Y'all just no hell
you have
no.
3 chicks and I get to see them ahead of time.
Not no, but hell no.
No, I mean,
Unless you have
I'll stick to
bachelorettes.
my Tinder app.
Unless you have bachelorettes number 1, 2, and 3, and I get to see them ahead of time, right?
you're still gonna get the same results with us anyway.
You're right.
Well, at least you
We
won't
were
be.
fake.
Nah.
I did get one hit on Tinder. She was fake as hell.
Well, at
Well,
least
you said to do something crazy.
at least you wouldn't lie about being a
You
virgin.
said to do something crazy.
Hell no, cause shit, I don't want to be involved in that, cause then he'll make me go clean fucking toilets.
Where's that plunger?
No. This is work related. Separate.
This is the Mexican fiasco that y'all don't understand.
Oh.
TDM's
I
like,
do.
oh, we
but
ain't
I
doing
do.
this shit.
These were women. These were women. And like nothing had actually digested. It just all came
Tell
out the
me
way
about
it went
it.
in.
I told you about the
There
tub.
was corn, there was
Right.
rice, there was beans,
I told you about the chili tub.
and it was horrible.
The chili tub. I told you
My
about the chili tub.
first day,
Chili tug.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
chili tub.
hey man, I'll be right back. I gotta go take a leak. He's like, cool. I go in there. I go, oh hell no!
They
I don't
come
even
back
get
out.
the door closed. I'm like, oh hell!
He
I
comes
walk
back
out.
out. He said, "You got a plunger?" I said, "I think there's one by the toilet in there."
Yeah, I was like, I didn't even look that far, dude.
You're shocked.
And, hey, I give him props now. He went back there and took care of it. I didn't have to mess with
Man,
it. He
you
went in
know,
there and took
As
care of
did
it.
I.
And as have I.
At first, I was gonna be like, yeah, the toilet's clogged.
Uh-huh.
Just wanted to let y'all know. I'm gonna go next door and use the bathroom. And I was like, oh wait,
Come back,
hold
let me know how it turns
on,
out.
shit, I'm the new guy.
That's right.
But
There's not even a totem pole yet to
Talk
climb.
about your shit running downhill. That would be it. Yeah.
I hadn't even been started for 2 hours.
Yeah, he'd been there. It was his first day.
Yep, my
Very
first day. Yep, I hadn't even been there for 2 hours. I was like, son
That's a
of a
prime
bitch.
example of
I was like,
your
son of a
first
bitch.
day. Shit
I was like, oh
rolling
my
downhill.
God.
Yep. Yeah.
You gotta
Wow.
love it, man.
But then you stepped up and took care of it.
Hey, I give him props for doing what he did.
Yeah, absolutely.
He didn't have to do that.
Look, I mean,
I didn't tell him. He just did it.
Yeah.
Julie
You
does
know?
it all the time, man. I mean, I give her props all the time. Go for
And
it.
you know,
Yeah. Let me know how it
Well,
turns
look,
out.
you know, that's what separates him from a lot of other people.
You do
He
what
knows
needs to be
it's
done.
got to be done.
Right.
Just do it.
Yeah. That's
Just do it
Yeah.
and get it done.
Yeah,
It's like
because everybody
reading-
up there all the time will see me doing like something or whatever that
Yeah.
they're like they hate doing. They're like, oh
Yeah.
dude, I'll say you could do that. I'll say you could do this.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'd be pissed off. I'm like, dude, look,
He works.
I'm here from the time I get here till the time they tell
Might
me
as well
fuck
be
off.
busy. Makes the
Yeah.
time go by. Yeah.
Well, it's not just that. It's also I know what my job description
It's called
is.
work
Right.
ethic.
So guess what? If you ask
He
me to
just
do
works,
it,
man.
I'm just gonna fucking do it
Well, you
And
know
if
what it
it
because
is.
I'm here till I leave anyway.
Well, if you go
so-
above and beyond, it's not
It-
in
it-
the job description. It's called a good work ethic.
What
Yeah.
It's called you
what
see what
it
needs
is,
to be
what
done
it is,
and
he's
making
a-
it happen.
Right.
I'm
What
just
it
used to
is
working.
he's a grown man
Exactly.
Right.
and he knows that the job has to get done.
Exactly.
And man, it's the bottom line. It's
You
his
know.
job. He goes there. He has
Right.
things
Exactly.
to do. If you step up the plate, you're going to hit the ball one way or another. You take care of it. Somebody else is going to do it. They're going to sit on the fucking bench. That's just
right.
the way it is.
You're exactly right.
You know, you don't get
exactly
any
right
further
about
without
that.
doing anything in front of it yourself. If you
Well,
have your description,
And
you
I
do
don't
it.
understand why you're going to go to work and then somebody asks you to do something that is part of your
Why
job.
should they ask you to do
Well,
it?
no. I mean, if it needs to be done,
Right.
like nobody knows it needs to be done.
Hey.
And then as soon as they ask them to do it, they go, ugh. And they go do it. Me, they're like, hey, can you do this? I'm like, yeah, man, I got this and this, but as soon as I get done with these two things, I got you.
Day one, since I started here,
'Cause
the
I'm already-
first thing I
'cause
did
I
was
know I'm
listen
there
to
for
the
that.
person that told me what I needed to do to learn how to do it. I had a broom on my hand every day. Every day I had a broom. I swept this parking
Right.
lot. I moved up. I kept on moving. I did customer service. I was told no. I learned the ways of how to do it, but I took initiative to do things.
Right.
Nobody told me to how to do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
there's no education for me other than to put my hands in it. If you don't like your
Call
job,
on the job
go
training,
find
baby.
something else.
Yeah. On the job
Well,
training.
you know,
yeah.
no one told me to take a butter knife and get the weeds out of the cracks of the parking lot yesterday,
right.
but it needed to be done, and it was the easiest way I could find to do it. And so it's called taking
Because we didn't have any other means to do it.
Well, it's called taking initiative and seeing what anybody done and doing it. You know, nobody asked me to do it.
Well, my last 2 hires have been veterans.
Yep.
That's good.
Well, there you go.
See, that's where I think you really should start looking.
But see,
And that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
but see, it's
That's
not
good.
just.
And
I'm
they're
really good
friends.
at reading people. All right, just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yesterday, 2 guys about, one guy was about to throw down. The other dude escalated.
Told you about that.
But one guy's about to throw down. So all I did, I'd seen him doing the cigarette 2-step shuffle. So I pulled out a pack of smokes and said, "Hey, dog, I think you need one of these."
Yeah.
He's like, actually, you know what, man, you're right. And I went outside, and then another dude come out and,
Oh, these are for
and
other
put his hand on his
employees?
chest
Yeah,
and almost escalated. And I said, "Look, man, I got
You need
this."
one
I'm
too.
like, "Trust me, he's about to beat the shit out of you too. Y'all just go back in, man. I got him, and it ain't even gonna take me 5 minutes. I promise you." And he's like, "All right, but just hurry up." It's fine, I will. It's not an issue. So we're out there. I said, "Hey, man, here's a cigarette. Here's a light. Light up." He lit it up. I said, "Look, man, from my understanding, you got a kid. That's why you're here to support your family, right?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Then fuck all them. Do your job. Don't worry about them.
That's right.
If they have something to say to you and it ain't got no authority, then guess what? You don't
It's
gotta
theirs,
listen.
Right.
You don't gotta listen, especially if they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about."
There's only one person, well, there's 2 people in there right now
Yep.
with authority.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me and my other manager.
Yep.
That's it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. Nobody else has any authority.
Exactly.
And I'm going to make that known.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
should.
going to make that known.
And you
Yeah.
know,
I'm fixing to have a store meeting.
you
Oh,
should.
I think you're due.
Yeah.
Fixing to have a store
Yeah.
meeting.
Because old boy was actually doing the job right.
Yeah.
Because everything was the same date, and he's like,
Yeah.
hey. And the guy's sitting on his ass.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Hey, you need to move this over here." He's like, "Dude, it's all the same date. I don't need to do anything." He's like, "I can just fill in what's open." He's like, "You guys are pulling wrong anyways." Which they were. They're supposed to go left to right, and so
Left
on.
to right, top to bottom.
Exactly.
That's how
But
it's supposed
That's
to do it.
retail.
but they're pulling everywhere.
First in, first out.
All right. But luckily,
Right.
all the dates on everything were the same. So the only ones that weren't were like 3 different ones, and he already had those set up
Right.
where they were fronted. So everything else he could put wherever he wanted.
Right.
And the dude was trying to, shit talk him and stuff. Finally, he lost his shit.
And what I don't understand is why he was trying to do anything, because he don't ever do shit anyway.
Exactly. Well, that was kind of the
So-
problem, because he was like, "Dude, if you think you can do it better, get off your ass and come over
Right.
here."
Get off your ass.
Yeah, that's exactly
That's
what I
not
told
going to
him.
happen. Not with
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. The guy told me, "Oh, I've been out here for 20 years." Nah. Because he was still talking about it tonight.
That's a pretty good impression of
So I was sitting there and I'm actually
Oh,
scrubbing
he did that last
something.
night.
I'm scrubbing something down, all right? And he's talking about, I said, "Dude," I said it. I said, "Man, you're still on this shit." I said, "Do you know, literally, after that dude smoked that cigarette, he took his ass back to work and he couldn't give a fuck about you."
That's right.
I said, "And here you are the next day still talking about it." I said, "Fuck, he didn't even think about that shit today."
He ain't even on YouTube.
Shit. I mean,
Drama fucking shit.
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah,
honestly though. And speaking of YouTube, I made a comment tonight that I told him. I said, "You know what?" I said, in all honesty, I said, the one thing is, YouTube has actually helped me so much with my patience.
Tell me about that.
All
He
the
did.
assholes I've had to deal with, all the drama, all the bullshit I've had to deal with.
Mhm.
Now, I just let this shit roll off my back like a duck.
Well, he-
Because literally, even tonight, they called up and I quoted a price and shit. And the guy goes, "Are you fucking high?"
Oh, the one I took over for you?
Yeah. Yeah, he goes, "What the fuck are you smoking?" And I was like, "Well, actually,
Not what
I
you are."
am just a worker. I just work here. I don't set the prices. I
Yeah.
don't do any of that." I said, "Now I can put you in touch with somebody who can set the price." I said, "But you may want to be a little more pleasant with him
He was.
because he can actually help you."
See how he did
I
that?
said,
See, this guy,
I said, "Now,
this guy,
if you
this customer
don't,
now.
he may not."
he-
So I was like, just, literally, I would be a little more kind because he can actually help you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I said, I have the authority of an ant in this place. I was
I
like,
love it. I love it.
I was like, so.
This stuff needs to be recorded. I'm
and
telling
then,
you.
yeah, and then the
So I
moment he
get on
got
the
on there,
phone.
it changed.
I get
That's
on the
good.
phone
That's
and I'm
good.
trying to figure out what the hell he wanted.
Right.
And he's like, "Man, if you want pizza, $20. Yeah, delivery fee and taxes it is."
Yeah.
For what he was buying. We don't have cheap pizza,
It's American made, brother.
Well, kind of find out he runs a pizza joint where he's from.
Oh. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay? And he's like, well, I want 3 toppings on this one and 1 on the other. And I said, my system doesn't work like that. You can't get the discount when you do that because that's how the system is set up. I said, now I'm going to make it right for you.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to give you the order that you want, like you want it, and I'm going to give it to you for the price that you're looking for, and I did. But these guys can't do that.
Right, no, they can't.
All right? It takes my thumb to do it because
Well, sure
it's an
it does.
override.
Yeah,
But
right.
yeah,
Exactly.
but he said him
But
exactly.
I made him happy.
That's
and
right.
we got his picture
It
to
takes.
him.
It takes the GM. Not,
Or any
not
manager.
yeah.
All right, hold on a second.
Not-
he
not-
did
not
it.
the lead,
TDM
not the
did
peons.
his job,
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
you did your job.
That's right.
And the bottom line was the customer got what he wanted
And he was happy.
because of what you did,
Right.
because
And
of
what
what
he
he
did.
started.
That's right.
Well,
And-
see,
yeah.
That's
See,
because
He did the right
that's-
thing. He did the right thing by handing it off.
Right.
all the time.
All right.
All the time. Whenever people get rude with me, I'm just as nice as can be to them.
You have to be.
Absolutely.
I
You
am.
have to be.
You know. It's
them
like
the time.
today
I get
the
them
internet went
calling
out. I
me.
told a lady I couldn't take a credit card.
Nope.
You know,
Oh,
I'm
yeah, because
sorry.
our internet was down.
She
Couldn't
started
do it.
cussing me out. I'm the biggest piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm this. I'm that.
Say, man,
Bet you I got herpes and AIDS and that. I'm like, wow. I was like, well.
that sounds like an AT&T
I was like,
phone call, man.
well, I hope you feel better. I have some
I'm
stuff
gonna
I
go
have
to
to
therapy
do.
later.
I hope you have a pleasant
I
day.
mean, our internet
and I will
went
talk
out.
to you later. And she's still cussing me out, and I just hang up.
That's
you know.
good. That's
Our
great.
internet went out.
Yeah, well, that
All right,
happens.
and when that happened, we couldn't process cards.
Yeah, exactly.
It wouldn't. We physically, the system wouldn't let us
yeah,
do it.
Yeah, wouldn't recognize it.
Apparently
You know?
last night Nick did
So
a
it
very
took
good
me about
imitation
2
of
hours
you.
to get all that
Yeah.
straightened out, but
He
I got it
imitated.
straightened out, and we got back up and running. Everything was great.
Yeah, there you go.
He's
So.
like, stop right there. You sound just like he.
Yeah,
It's like that's the best imitation of him I've heard.
it was funny. It was kind of funny.
Yeah,
I did an
I tell
imitation
you.
last night of him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
But I tell you now, I'm actually whenever I'm at work. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, if I'm out here and someone was to talk to me like that, I'd probably backhand them or
Sure.
beat the shit out of them.
Well, I would too.
But
But I
whenever
can't
I'm
do
on
that
the
at
clock
work.
and I'm representing a company
That's
or
right.
a business.
That's right. That's right.
I am not going to beat the shit. I'm not even going to disrespect you.
Oh.
You disrespect me, whatever, that's on you.
Yep.
I don't know you, you don't know me, so I could give two shits.
That's exactly right.
And that's and that actually all that fucked up shit online, it took me a long time to learn, but I did learn it. That
Yeah.
these people have no effect on me.
That's right.
Unless if I let them have an effect on
And
me.
the coolest thing about you is that you have that capability to understand that now.
Mhm.
And what you do is, I've seen it twice. You throw two little punches out there, and this place blows up on everybody else.
Yep.
Right.
And you know
Exactly.
what? And that's their problem. You know what? You sit back, and I think it's cool. It's because all of a sudden they're taking it completely literally,
Mhm.
and then they're blaming. It's like that old saying: "Is if I whisper in one side of your ear, you're going to hear it come out, and you're going to hear it from." It's just a fiasco of
Yep.
blundering words that don't make sense to anybody else. But you know what? You get to kick back because hey, it doesn't matter about you no more.
Yeah,
It really doesn't.
I mean, I think it's funny if I'm back there doing dishes, if I'm back there stocking, if I'm back there in the freezer, or
Right.
whatever. I've got this thing going,
Uh-huh.
and I'm playing the Art of War, or like, something like that.
Cool, man.
And literally, I utilize that stuff in my real everyday life.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
And it really does work.
Yes, it does.
And that's what people don't realize,
Yeah.
You use different things on people like mind games and so on.
Yeah,
And
Well,
process
so-
your
that,
stuff.
that's
You
the the reason that book is been around as long as it has and is as pertinent today as it was when it was written is because of how great a piece of literature it is
But not only that, I mean, this guy
And-
literally
and-
figured out the
and-
human psyche.
and how true it is to reality.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. I mean, how old is that book now?
1,500 years old.
Yeah, about
Yeah.
1,500
It's written
years.
on 5 chopsticks.
And it's still pertinent today in real life,
Sure.
as it was when he wrote it. So, yeah,
And then
it's
of
a
course,
masterpiece.
yeah, and then
an
of course I
absolute
got,
masterpiece.
then I got my degree in neuro-linguistic programming,
Yeah.
which is using certain words and phrases to change people's minds and attitudes and so on
Right.
towards me. All right, so whenever they actually are cussing me out and stuff like, they don't even realize I've just changed their whole fucking mood.
Yeah.
And one lady called up yesterday and was like, yes, I talked to this guy, said my name and stuff. And he's like, okay, was there an issue? She's like, no. She's like, actually, it's very pleasant, you know. And just like tonight, there was a lady, you know, she's ordering something, and she was like, can I get no onions on that? Because like at first, she sounded like she's demanding. I was like, oh, we got a hot date tonight, huh? And she goes,
I like that.
and she goes, if he shows up, I said, well, I have a feeling he will if you got pizza with no onions.
That's right.
You know, so I'm sitting, you know, putting it all together and stuff for her, and I'm like, all right, now. I was like, good luck on that date tonight, girl. I was like, you go, girl. And she started laughing, and I was like, all right, it'll be up there in a little bit, you know, and then you got pizza, you got a movie, you're good to go.
Yeah, you know, I do the same thing here too, because when I see Stupid go around and try to get involved with, you know, the customers, and I know there's a lot to be done to get them comfortable. I mean, I'll step right in, or Julie will step right in, and we kind of just edge him out somehow.
Well, for somebody who is in a very customer-oriented business, he is very
uncustomary, not customer friendly.
Yeah.
Well, he's very intrusive.
Oh yes, that's a perfect word.
You know why? Intrusive. Because it's all about him.
Yeah.
That, and he has no interpersonal skills.
It's all about him.
Which is not good for a management position. No, it's not good.
Well, no, I mean not for. I mean, we're considered management around here.
Well,
I mean, basically, we are.
He wouldn't even make a good lackey.
No, he's not a lackey.
He wouldn't make a good lackey.
No, he's not. And here's a perfect example. Today, I was sitting out with Mr. and Mrs. Stupid, and they were talking about.
I prefer to call him Mr. Stupid and Miss Lazy.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Stupid, Miss Lazy.
There you go.
They're a couple. And
that's a good description.
I'm just saying.
The work ethics are not there for these two, and and it's interesting that all the people that actually come here, we try to make it a point to at least acknowledge them.
Sure.
And the ones that we don't, because there's reasons we don't, because we don't have to.
Right.
They're the ones that are always going to complain about the next day or something that's happened. But if we don't get ourselves in a position, this wouldn't work. We wouldn't still be here.
That's kind of that lady today. You were talking about she always complains about everything, no matter how perfect it is. She'll call to complain, trying to get something for free.
Oh, I had one. Yeah, she
Right.
ordered today. She didn't call back.
Yeah.
She didn't call back today.
What are you-
Normally she does.
What are you saying?
And she orders once or twice a week.
Meaning that our management, the ownerships that own us, have no idea what's going on. All they're really worried about is what they're going to get in their pocket and how they're going to spend it and what way they're not going to be able to spend it on
Right.
our management or what else needs to be done here whatsoever. They don't really give a shit about the customers. As soon as they get the money, they're going to go, oh, go to Nicko, Julie. That's what they're going to do.
Well, that's good. That's
So what I'm saying is that I try to step in and say, you do not need to go to the office. It's a waste of time because they're going to send you to me anyway. You're going to have to walk across the parking lot. And they will not be able to do anything.
You go there. You go there. You go there.
So it's okay. So that's why we get knocks on the door all night long.
That's how it's been for.
I'm kidding. I do it too.
So my drivers know this
I'm
woman.
Yeah.
Okay. When they see her name come up, they number one, they know they're not getting tipped. All right. Her order today was like $19 and some change, and she gave my driver $20.
Wow. So there it is.
That's a tip.
No tip. All right, and my driver knew that before she left. So what my driver did now, this was good. I took a picture of the pizza before she delivered it. So if the woman called and complained about it, she had proof that there was nothing wrong with it.
There you go.
Oh, that's
Well,
good.
yeah, it's called confirmation. Well, y'all need
And
to put
that's called
insurance on those
That's
people.
called CYA. Is what that is.
Yeah, and I don't have many customers like this, but she's one of them. And you know, the next time she calls and complains about something, I say, look, you know what?
Take that pizza and.
You know what? It's obvious that we can't give you the
Kind of
product you're looking for.
Right.
We can't give you customer satisfaction. So
Please don't call back.
Why don't you order from somebody else?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, if my vice president heard me say that, I'd be fired.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
But when I was in training, I asked the guy that was doing my training. I said, "What do you do with people like this?" You know, because we had one before that always called and complained. We ended up cutting him off.
Right.
If the people up the line find out we cut a customer off, they get really, really mad. Well, they're not on the ground.
Right.
And they don't understand that these people are just trying to get free shit.
Right. But see,
That's all they're doing.
They're
going to call and complain about every order they get.
That's
so
what
you
happens
can
here
get
too.
free shit.
It happens in every industry.
Right.
It doesn't matter. It's just not just
so
yours.
Right.
Every
they're
industry.
gaming the system and they're taking advantage of it.
Right.
And he said, all right, so after about 7 times that I get a complaint from the same person,
Cut them off.
when there's really not anything wrong, he says, that's what I do.
Right.
I said,
And
look,
you
we obviously can't satisfy you, a customer. Why don't you try somebody else?
That's
That's
perfect. Yeah. Absolutely.
Send them a card.
You know.
Well, I mean, I used
So
to.
sorry that we
and
can't work with you.
The next time she calls me with a complaint, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Because I've already taken about 4 or 5 freaking complaints from her. When she said there was mushrooms on her pizza one day, and there's no way in hell there was mushrooms on her pizza.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
especially
so-
if we
That's all
ain't
you
put him
do.
in the line
See,
yet.
yeah.
But I used to do that.
You're right.
That's called taking care of yourself so you don't go crazy. But
Well, I mean, it's taking care of your business.
that's what I'm saying. Okay,
You
so,
can't continuously give somebody free shit.
right. I used to take care of my business in respect when you're talking about your the higher ups getting mad.
Right.
I saw the product. I saw the product line, and there was a couple of items in that product line that I just were awful. You know, I used them, and I was a tanning product, and
Right.
I used to sell Chanel, okay, and they turned me orange, and I wouldn't sell them to my my customers come in.
Sure.
I'm like, if you want
You've
this,
told me this story.
right? You've got to go down to dealers because I will not sell it to you. And if my boss heard me say that, I'd get fired.
You'd get fired.
But I had
And
repeat
if my
customers.
vice president heard me say that you should find somebody else to order
You'd
from,
get fired.
I'd be fired.
But see, these people were repeat. They spent so much money with me because they trusted me because I told
Right.
them the truth.
Right.
And therefore, our counter sold so much more than anybody
Sure,
else did.
sure.
And they didn't know that, but
Sure.
it's like you just tell
I
them the
mean,
truth.
and I understand my vice president's point of view. I understand that.
Well, yeah, but there's a
All right.
yeah.
But he doesn't
But
understand
the customer
it.
is not always right.
Right.
He
And
doesn't.
that's the
Right.
problem.
He
Right.
doesn't understand it from our side.
Exactly.
You know, these people are gaming the system, and that's
Yes.
what they're doing.
Sure.
They're trying to get nothing, something for nothing. That's what they're doing, and
Well-
they're going to continue to do that.
Well, it's the same way
so-
whenever me and my brother and my cousin owned a pizza shop back in the day, all right?
Yeah.
We always told people 2 things you don't do. One, you don't let a customer abuse you.
Yep.
You just don't. Don't be
agree with that.
evil. Don't be
Right.
cruel to them.
Right.
Look, I had
Was
one
it?
last Saturday night. Told me he was
But
going to
be
come
real.
back there and show me how to do my
Right.
job, and it took all I could to not come
Well-
across the counter and punch him in the fucking
What was
face.
the other thing?
Be professional.
Be professional about it, but at the same time, be straightforward.
Yeah.
Just like if somebody was to tell me, well, you know what, dude, I had to come back there and show you how to do your job. I'd be like, well, actually, we're hiring. Would you like an application?
Yeah. That's right.
That's
Oh,
what I
that's
should have done to
good.
him.
That's
I mean, honestly,
That's
I've
exactly what I
I've
should have
gotten
done to that
so
guy.
used to comebacks
Oh, yeah.
And I will
without
next
being
time.
evil, because on YouTube you can't tell people how you really feel a lot of
Right.
times
Yeah.
without getting a strike,
Michael.
especially if they're
Yeah.
well known.
Yeah.
So you got to be tactful whenever you do it.
Yeah,
Quick
Mike
fix.
Huckabee said the same thing today. Society is changing so bad that all social media right now it's such a hateful area where everybody's battering people. He says
Right.
it's the bullying is an exact word that everybody has in their mind. They don't even think about bullying it because it's just coming out natural because they're hatred. He says, but if you get them on the street and they say it to your face, you know what's going to happen. They're not going to do it. They're going to puss out. He didn't
Yeah.
say that. Mike Huckabee wouldn't see, but they're
But
going to
you're
they're going
exactly
to
right.
they're going to retract, go back to their introverted lives, and never be able to face anything with truth because they're sitting behind a mic
Well,
and
well,
they have
here's-
nothing but their
well, here's the
microphone
thing, okay?
to bash somebody.
Everybody
And they get
everybody
attention that
apparently
way.
thinks I'm short online, I guess.
No,
Because they call me like
Nope.
short, midget.
Why?
Yeah,
Oh, you mean like
yeah.
as your height?
Yeah,
Yeah.
stature.
Oh, really?
stature.
Are you kidding me?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
well, listen. For record, this is not true. Anybody wants to talk about it, he's a very tall. He's a medium, husky built guy. Believe me, I wouldn't mess with him.
He's not
He's-
tall, but he's
I
not
mean-
short.
I mean-
He's taller.
I
He's
mean-
taller than you think.
yeah.
I mean, literally, I'm 6'1.5". I
Yeah.
mean,
There you
I
go.
mean,
That's
I'm
not
not,
short.
I'm not like 5'6" like a lot of people
He's
think.
6'1" and above, and that's the way it is. I mean,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he stands a lot taller than that. I'll tell you that.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
for sure.
That's right.
Hell, I'm only 5'9", but hell.
He's only 5'9", and oh hell, yeah, you don't want to mess with him
I feel
either.
7 foot tall sometimes.
We call him the junior tank.
If I got in trouble, I would
no fear.
If I got in trouble, I would rather.
That's what people don't realize.
I'd be grateful to be.
Neither do I.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, but seriously, if I ever got in trouble, I'd be grateful to be in the company of you guys. You know, I mean, I'd be like, they've got my back, and so y'all fuck with me.
But it's just like yesterday, all right. It's just like yesterday.
Oh hell!
Yeah.
I can see it now.
You know,
it's just
you
like
want to
mess with me? Right? Y'all come mess with my boy.
That's right.
If
motherfuckers.
If you're gonna like try to de-escalate a situation, first off, you can't be afraid of the person you're trying to de-escalate the situation with.
That's right.
Because that dude could end up hauling off me because I stepped up and held up the cigarette pack, and he could be like, "Fuck, you stay out of this."
That's right.
But no, he's seen that I had no fear of him.
Yeah.
That I'm trying to be one cool guy to another.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's a presentation.
The other guy is like, hey. You know, you're coming anxious, you're coming scared, and you're raising his stress level.
Right.
That's right.
I'm like, dude, for real, I don't know what you're supposed to be here. I really don't.
Yeah.
But right now, you're not that guy.
Well,
you're talking to him like he's 15.
Yeah.
Go back in there with the 15-year-olds.
That's right. Act your age, not your shoe size.
I'm like,
we've
go
been through this.
Well, no, I'm like, go back in there with the school kids. We talking. He's cool. He's cool with me.
Yeah.
And dude's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and I'm gonna get right back to work. He's like, but I got to calm the hell down.
And he did.
That's right.
And he did. And he smoked that cigarette, come right in with back door. Didn't even look at that other guy.
Yeah,
he was over it.
It's a presentation. It's how you.
Well, literally, he was outside. I gave him a cigarette. I said, all right, brother, look, man, you're here for your kid and your old lady and yourself.
That's
You're
right.
not here for anybody else. You're not here for me. You're not here for play. You're not nobody.
That's right.
Well, it was like that night.
Yourself.
Your kid and your old lady.
I had to de-escalate.
And as soon as he really stepped back and he was smoking, he was like, you know what, dude, you're right.
Yeah.
He took that, and I said, all right, man. I said, well, I'm going to leave you out here. You good? He said, yeah, actually, I'm real good.
Yeah.
I said, all right, man, take a few breaths, smoke a cigarette.
Well, you know, it's like that
and
night.
that's what he did.
I had to de-escalate that in the parking lot. There was like 8 or 10 big black men who were out there partying really loud, and it was just the presentation. And Nick was like, I don't think it's a good idea if I go over there and tell them to be quiet. And I said, well, you know, let me do it. You know, and I walked over and was like, hey, you know, let's, I went in like doing the mom thing, and I said, hey guys, let's huddle up. You know, let's huddle up.
That's what I was about to say. There's some people that you got to be stern with. There's some people you got to look crazy with. But then there's other people that you just literally you can be nurturing to. You can
but
be
it was the presentation. It was how I went about it, like how you did. Yeah, and it was like, you know, let's huddle up this. And I was like, let's talk about this and let's.
Why would I want to put my butt in a center of men that
I wasn't threatening, like you weren't threatening.
In a position that I have no business being in, they're going to go, oh, he's being such a dick. And then she comes in as a different, you know,
a mom figure,
you know, going, okay, look, let's just gather together. And she controlled it. And she was patient.
Well,
that's
I do
another
my
thing.
best to
Number one
know
thing.
everybody that I work around.
Yeah.
Like literally, I watch them.
Sure.
Like people don't realize, like with NLP, that's one thing you're taught
kind of sounds
is
like
to watch people's interactions.
Very aware.
All right, and you'll notice that they start to mimic each other the longer they're around each other.
That's right.
Whoever's the most dominant one, everybody else will mimic.
Yep.
All right. However, though, whenever a bunch of people are confused as to who's actually the dominant one, they escalate the situation rather than de-escalate it.
So who's the dominant one when I'm there?
You actually are.
Well, I mean, because you're the figure. Because first off, you just got promoted, and everything that is around those people. You fired a guy. That's 2.
Yep.
3. You got your superiors above you compliment you. You also.
But the moment his superior steps in,
he starts.
He starts saying, "Hey, over now."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, that's your job.
That's right.
That's right.
And he's got to make sure that he's doing his job. Yeah.
So what I want in my restaurant is a bunch of guys like you were talking about.
Mm-hmm. A bunch of guys like him.
Him and the guy he was talking about.
Yeah.
Right?
And Julie.
Yeah.
And me.
The guy.
Bunch of people like us.
The guy that I literally
this panel right now.
That I gave a cigarette to.
He's
a good worker.
He's great.
You know,
he's gonna be a great guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
he'll work his ass off.
Sure.
Right,
so to
but
him,
he's there because he's hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got to have the job. He needs to work. All right.
Mm-hmm. That's key.
And I've got some that they're gonna go. I just can't get rid of them yet because I ain't got enough people.
No. I don't blame you.
And
I don't blame
you
you.
can't bite off your nose.
Once
just
I
bite your face.
once I start getting some people in there, man, that's
I know. I did that one time, and I'll never do it
it's
again.
gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
But see,
Absolutely gonna be
everything that I do there, I'm always singing or I'm listening to like an audiobook or I'm having fun. You know what I mean? I make the job fun. I actually have fun with it. And I have fun learning, and then I have fun whenever I do it.
Right.
I joke around and stuff, and if people don't like the joke, then I
get
don't
to grab
talk
his,
to them
I get
anymore.
to grab his ass for the day.
You know, well,
What more fun did you ask for?
And I've noticed that. I've been kind of keeping an eye on how that's going, and it works. It works.
Oh yeah. If you can't have fun at work, you think you're spending at least
you
8
know,
hours of your day there.
You know,
can't have
you know
fun,
what the
then
thing
you're
is
screwed.
though, is I do it in a way to where I'm still working.
Yeah.
They joke around and they start losing focus on what they're doing, and then they start slacking.
Right.
Me, I'm joking about things I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm sitting there and I'll start making a cadence about washing dishes or something, and people start looking at me and laughing, and it's like, are you laughing at me or laughing with me?
It doesn't matter.
And they're all like, I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. Or like one guy, you know, he's like, well, you know, like you take this, you know, I mean, you know, if you want, you can do it this way. And I'm like, well, what if I don't want to do it that way?
Right.
And he's like,
Did he just say that?
He's 16. I know who he's talking about. He's 16.
Yeah, he's looking at me
He's
all
like,
scared. And I said, man, I'm just shitting you, man. You good, man. I was like, look, dude, I'm taking in everything that you're doing. I said, I know you're younger. I know you're smaller.
Yeah.
And I might intimidate you because I'm a big old tattooed dude.
Yeah.
You know, and I looked at y'all crazy just now. I said, honestly, man, I didn't mean nothing about it. I was just messing with you because it's fun. And he was like, he's like, I really thought you were mad at me. And then he lightened up after that.
Yeah.
And we was working together, and I sped up.
You have to have some kind of fun at work. I don't care what.
He's going to be a good influence.
Sure, he's going to break the ice with everybody.
You know,
yeah, that's good.
He's going to be. He's going to be something that ends up making all a very cohesive unit.
Mm-hmm.
They're fairly cohesive now.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a pretty good crew in there.
Mm-hmm.
But he's going to contribute.
He's going to be the lube.
Yeah, he's going to contribute to it. And
Well, sure,
he's
he's
going to
gonna-
get better.
He's
Going to get better. When I get him trained up to where he needs to be, we're working on that. He's making good progress. He's only been there 3-4 fucking days, you know.
Yeah.
He's
So,
on 5 days now,
you know,
right?
so
Fifth day.
Because he can relate to so many
But
different
see,
people.
as soon as I got something
it's
down,
going to work.
I
It's
do
going
it
to work.
and
I
I go
got to get
fast.
it going.
I do it really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they were really shocked tonight, like how much stuff I was bringing them back to back to back to back.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, whoa, wow. I'm like, well, whenever I just get in a rhythm, I just start going.
He's fast. I'm slow.
You know, I'm singing to myself.
But I'm thorough.
I'm making jokes, and I'm on autopilot, just doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you saying, man? Hold on a second. Whoa, before you open. What are you saying?
I said I'm slow.
Yeah, but no, you said I'm fast, but you're thorough. What do you say? I'm not fast and thorough? Excuse me, I'm going to call management.
Fast and thorough is not a good thing to say.
Are you kidding me? I'm
about
thorough.
it.
You're going to call
Fast.
management. Oh, hell no. Mr. Stupid's not coming in here.
No, I'm trying to figure out how I can call somebody else up here in this management here.
No. I got exactly what she's saying.
Yeah.
She's saying you actually get the job done quick, but she
she's-
feels like she's second guessing herself.
She is no.
So it takes her longer.
What I'm going to say, and I'm going to give this biggest shout out, just a big compliment to her. She is very thorough. At a time when she's thorough, when we don't have
Need to be
time
to be thorough. Yeah.
I mean, there's
Well,
there's
that
time.
comes with the self-doubt and second guessing yourself.
Well,
But
No.
then there are things that you don't need to miss that you can miss if
All right,
you're being too
yeah.
all right,
fast.
all right.
Okay,
all
so
right.
really
Here's-
what it is,
here's-
she's a little bit anal retentive about
Yeah.
some of it.
Yeah.
And she doesn't
Well,
need to be.
Well, here's what it is.
Just
All right.
do it and go.
Whenever I'm
But you gotta do
I'm
it.
just working
You still have to
and
do
getting
it.
stuff done,
You have to
and
do
nobody's looking at me, I actually do a really good job.
Right.
The moment they're like,
No.
I start screwing up.
No,
like,
no.
Immediately screwing
Yeah,
up.
I understand what you're saying.
Because it stresses
this
me
one's
out.
a
Because I'm like,
little bit different.
Well, what are you looking for?
Well, no.
You know?
No.
What am I doing wrong?
No,
Just
she's
tell
not.
me.
She's doing
know?
absolutely nothing wrong. I think everything she does is superior. I mean, she's right on top of it. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to do it. It
Takes
is.
some time.
But if it's 8 o'clock at night, and you still have 4
She's
more
still
rooms
doing
to go,
it, right.
she's still doing it. We have to move on. You can't get it any cleaner.
Yeah, and if you have 4 rooms,
I
10
think
at
what
9 o'clock
happens
in the
is that
morning,
all the chemicals that we have, it traps her.
No, I think that.
And it traps me too because I work with all the chemicals
But I think
too.
when you don't completely do the job, then you can get it done quicker.
Well,
Right.
also here's what it is. All right,
I think she's a high.
I try to do what Crimson teaches me. All right.
Okay.
But then they'll walk up and they have their own way of doing
Right,
it,
right.
and they're like, "Well, why are you doing it that way?"
Mm-hmm.
Well, did it come out good? Yeah, it came out real good.
I
Then
thought
why?
so.
Then why complain?
Right.
Well, because that's not how I do it, and he asked me
Well,
to
see,
show
some
you.
of them weren't
And
taught
I'm
by
like,
me.
yeah.
But I don't
that's
ever.
the thing.
I don't
That's the
like
difference.
going behind. The only thing I ever do is go behind somebody when I see a comforter crooked. You know.
Well, that's your OCD kicking in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's crooked, I walk in and I was like, well, what the hell is?
I'd have
We
to
need
fix
to
it
move the
too.
bed off the wall.
It's like
Well,
when
and
I
it-
walk in and I see there's water all in the shower.
Well,
it
here's
needs-
what I tell
an
them,
inch-
all right?
No, excuse me. When I walk
An
in and there's
inch?
an
An
inch
inch?
of water in the bottom
Oh
of the
no,
shower,
no,
it
she's
needs to be-
exaggerating now.
It needs to be
An
cleaned.
inch?
It needs to
A
be
whole
cleaned
inch of
off.
water?
A whole inch of water in the
Oh,
bottom
no,
of the
no,
a whole
inches
inch.
like
That's
that.
Okay,
There's no way. I could go
that-
swim and
that-
put
that's an
goldfish
inch
in
of
there,
water.
feed them for a week.
Or all over the shower walls, it needs to be dried off. That's all I'm saying. That's my point.
No.
That was my point.
Water evaporates.
Yeah, evaporates.
Yeah.
Okay, well then why even clean it if it's going to get dirty
Listen,
again?
the point is that we do that on the days that are really slow. We do our quick.
Right.
Do you know how I handle that situation now? I tell my dad, I'm like, look, first off, I'm not trying to be offensive to you,
Yeah, I wasn't.
and I'm not trying to hurt your feelings.
That's right.
But
Make that bed a little bit neater, please.
Cribs is where he is because of the job he does.
That's right.
I'm going to listen to the guy that's above everybody.
And Julie's
Because
where
apparently the way he does it,
Right.
they like the way he
And
does
she,
it.
she
which
needs to
means
tell
he
me.
does it
She
right.
needs to tell. She needs
Thank
to
you.
tell me.
That's how I see it,
Yeah.
you know? So, I mean, it's no
Yeah.
offense to you guys. You guys do a great job. You guys work quick, da-da-da. But at the same
Are
time...
you guys talking about each other?
No, I'm talking about
He's
people
talking about
where we
Chris.
work.
Oh, okay.
You're talking about my
You know,
So
and,
she has a different answer.
and I tell them, you know, literally, I'm like, look, you guys do a great job. You guys are fast. You're good at what you do.
Yeah.
However, I'm looking at the one who's in charge of all you motherfuckers.
And they tell
Because
me-
apparently he's doing it
We're still
exactly
trying to figure
like
out
they
who's in
want it.
charge of all these motherfuckers.
That's right.
Oh, us motherfuckers.
we don't have anybody.
We don't. So that's the hardest part between your corporate life.
The
Yeah.
person who
Yeah.
owns this place is actually who's in charge.
Yeah.
Whether you want to
scary
believe it or
thought.
not.
Well, he's in college, man. Are you kidding me?
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
They're
Yeah.
both in
Oh, yeah.
college.
Well, yeah, but that's the truth of the matter.
I mean, I should put a bar in the middle of the pool and he can float around and drink
Right.
Coors Light all day
yeah,
long, you know?
yeah,
For
but
Christ's
the
sake.
thing is, I mean, literally, that's actually
Push
who's
him out in the
charge
middle
of
with a
it.
fountain up there. Oh,
They are.
wee!
They are.
I'll never forget that day when he took his shirt off and he said, I'm going to get in the pool. And he got to the edge. No. And I was like, somebody push the fucker in. Push him in. Ay, ay.
We could YouTube that.
But I want to make a pact real quick, or something. I want to say something that, look, you and
It
I.
doesn't bother me
No,
to be
no.
straightened.
No, I'm straight. It bothers me.
Oh, it doesn't bother me.
It bothers you for
I'll
me
get
not
used
wiping
to it.
out the walls. I mean, for Christ's sake, I understand. You know, I get it. And look, I see the point all the time, and I understand that's what you look at. So, why did we change roles? You know, I mean, I'd
Because
love
it
to
worked
make,
really well for me the first time we changed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know, you were cleaning. She was cleaning the bathrooms, all that stuff. And she goes, I
That's
said
not
that,
what
that-
she's talking
No.
about.
Actually, I was, but now
Yeah.
that I see, no.
Okay, maybe she was.
All right, look. First off, this is the way we're going to end this, and this is the way I look
Now
at
go
it.
back and where you were going.
No, I mean, I think it's a
Why
great.
did we change roles?
No,
Because it was
why
just,
did we?
you
wait,
asked.
you asked. I asked.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
What do you
today?
want to do today? I didn't ask what type of job thing you wanted to do today. I was thinking about something else. Anyway, she said, I'd rather make beds. So it's turned into her making beds and me doing all the other stuff.
Right?
And so I gave her the list of all the things I did, and she was doing them, and now I'm doing her job, but then she inspects my job. And so, look,
We inspect each
I would
other.
love to go back to
I'd like to inspect you.
you.
We inspect,
like
we
to
inspect each
me.
other.
I should. I'll give you that chance right now.
27.
There's the line opener. That's the line.
I've been
He's
waiting
got
on
that
like
right.
one
Yeah,
of those.
I know you were. He was waiting. He was waiting for it. We set you.
So I think from Panama City Beach, I think we've all learned one thing tonight at 87 degrees, still with a whole bunch of humidity in the air. We might have that possibility.
It's gonna
of
be
chance
hot.
of rain for tomorrow. That we've learned about patience. We learned about learning about
working
work
with
ethics.
others. Working with
ethics.
others.
We learned to know when we can help a situation, not control a situation.
That's right.
And we learned how to be courteous to the people that are ahead of us, that know what they're doing.
Yeah.
For some, because we still don't know who's ahead of us. We can't get in touch with corporate. They just send it. Yeah.
They're studying.
But we do appreciate this opportunity to be able to get an opportunity to listen to two people vent about what they do during the daytime.
Sure.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
know what a structured business should be like.
What it looks like.
Which we understand what that
Y'all
is.
just wish you had that.
Yes.
Luckily, it's only 2 of us to structure.
And there is 4 individuals. We're all adults, and we all work extremely hard.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we
And we do.
Everybody here does.
We do a lot for everybody else
But
to
we
make
have
their
fun. We
their
have-
stay, their enjoyment of
Their
a
Well,
Beginners.
according to
Well,
the internet, I'm a fat,
experience.
lazy midget.
Their
So there you
experience.
go.
I'm
There's-
still trying to figure out how we can get the high chair in here to put them on there.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we
Why don't we get
do
those
the best-
old
We'll have to
bomber
build-
chairs we can
we'll-
pump them up with.
We'll have
we
to
do
build
the
this
best we
one.
can to
It's-
make their experience
Yeah.
a pleasant one,
Yep.
regardless of what
That's
what
right.
venue
That's right.
it is in. And
But when it's all said and done, at the end of the day,
we have fun doing it, as for the most part.
we have fun doing what we're doing,
Right. And we have fun afterward.
and we get the job done
That's
yeah,
right.
Absolutely. we do.
because we're grown people, and that's what we do.
Even
I
though
like being grown people. I've never been a grown people before, but
even
now I'm
though-
a people.
I mean, I act 18, but I am chronologically older.
You can act 18 all you want, as long as you get the job done.
That's it. That's right.
Fudge.
Oh, that's gonna be
Wait
fun
a
tomorrow then.
Anyway, this is Nicko, Julie,
And Crimson.
Crimson, and
TDM.
TDM sitting over there.
And-
Shout out to TDM and RealNiggaNews.com. Y'all
that
check
too.
it out.
Yeah, that's right. Check out Crimson Fantasy.
Crimson Fantasy.
And all our other good guests that here that are on our site as well. We look forward to talking to you soon. And
Yeah, next time somebody chat with us.
We got a surprise coming next week. Y'all
yes,
just stay tuned for that.
That's right. It's gonna happen.
Surprise,
Yeah, we're gonna
surprise.
upload a couple things. We're gonna take some time off to do that. So I think we're gonna take Sunday and Monday. We'll be back on Tuesday, but we'll see you tomorrow night, or listen to it. You can listen to us tomorrow night.
Now
And,
that they see us first.
yeah, man, it's a long man. It's starting to run into
Yeah.
Yeah.
the colossus
the Groundhog
days.
Day.
But I'm glad to be here with all the guests here. This panel is a great panel to be around, and
Glad to have you.
yeah, well, it's a great panel to be around, isn't it?
I think so.
So anyway, we're signing off from Panama City Beach, Florida. Good night, all.
Thank
Good
you.
night, everybody.
Thank you for playing.
Use a malo.
Bye.